Hey, Mrparka here to review Hi-8 Horror Independent 8. And this is kind of like the shot on video guys' take on something like VHS. It's kind of like they were like, well, when you think of VHS came out, it's like those movies really weren't even shot on VHS. It's like the shot on video guys actually went out and made what VHS should have been. And it's got 8 directors in it, all very familiar with the shot on video format, all famous or famous in the underground shot on video world. And it features 8 shorts with a wraparound. So there's 9 little shorts in this movie, 8 different directors. And I watched it, I was really happy with it. This is one of those ones that you'd be really worried about, kind of like, you know, the ABCs of Death and Theater Bazaar and VHS. I was really, with the, you know, I really liked VHS too, but all those other ones I thought were really mixed bags and fairly disappointing with them, to be honest. And Hi-8 I was not disappointed with. I was very happy with it. Let me think of, I'm not going to remember the shorts in order right away, but let me think of, let's see if I see the directors here. Well, it starts off with Tim Ritter's short, which of course involves a cheating spouse in one way or another. I don't want to get into it too much, but that's like a Tim Ritter staple there with, you know, stuff like Truth or Dare or you know, stuff like that. But that tends to happen in a lot of his films, a Killing Spree as well. And his short is pretty cool. It's about a pair of a serial killer and his wife kind of joins in, and there's of course a twist at the end. I was really happy with it. It wasn't necessarily the most amazingly original story, but it was well done enough, and it felt like it had a lot of creativity in it regardless. I really liked it, and I enjoyed it as well.
My husband, David Rain, is the rapist and serial killer known as the Switchblade Butcher in the media. He's had this little hobby for a couple of years now. Of course, I've known about it from the beginning, like a good wife should. So many extended business meetings across the country where women have been raped and murdered. I figured it all out, even if the authorities can't. This is the umpteenth woman I have watched him abduct, rape, and kill. Obviously, our relationship has gotten a little complicated.
The next short, I believe, is Marcus Cook. You guys know Tim Ritter from Truth or Dare, Killing Spree, Creep, tons of other movies, but Day of the Reaper, Twisted Illusions. But then the next one is Marcus Cook, who's is a big special effects artist, but he also directed some movies, Fell, 100 Tears, and things like that. His short it involves this thing from space that falls through, and it kind of has the paranoia feel, these people being trapped in a garage. You really don't know what they're up against until the very end of the short, and then it ends. It's really cool. It has a real good paranoid feeling to it. The special effects are great. I just wish it was longer. A lot of these I wish were longer, which is never a bad thing in a lot of ways, considering you rather wish it was longer than wish it was shorter. Trust me, I've seen a lot of movies that wore out their welcome really fast, and these first 2 shorts did not. They I wish they would have went on a little bit longer. I enjoyed them, especially Marcus's. I thought went on just a little too short. It left me hungry for more. Hopefully we can continue that story in a further Hi-8 or something like that. That would be very cool. The next one was by, let me see, what was the next short? You know, I'm going to lose track of which ones I watched and things like that. But that was 2 of them. Todd Sheets' shorts in there was really cool. Todd Sheets is known for like zombie bloodbath, gore films, and things like that. And this one was really cool. It involved a DJ. I didn't know this one was Todd Sheets watching it. I was trying to guess who did which short and things like that. But Todd Sheets is known for super gore. He's always had tons and tons of gore in his films. As far as I've seen, they've always been really gory. But this one, it does have its share of gore, but it doesn't rely on its gore. It relies on this like late night disc jockey, and he gets this weird call that says "Play our song," and it's from like his ex-wife who passed away. I don't want to get into details. Really liked this one. Really felt like a great Tales from the Crypt episode. Really had that feel, that EC Comics feel, and really dug that one. Probably one of my favorites of the bunch.
Hello? KJKI, home of the...
Play our song or not.
This shit isn't funny. Who the fuck is this?
Hush. You don't remember me?
What the fuck? Lillian? This is impossible. You're gone.
Right here, lover.
Listen. What the fuck this is? This isn't fucking funny. You know I lost Lillian a year ago. Tracy, is that you? You bitch. You never liked me to begin with. Don't call here again. Go to hell. Fuck.
Another one which was really fun was a story involving this guy who finds this lost shot on videotape of a closed video store. It's called Bloodgasm, and he ends up watching it and he gets hooked on it, so he tracks down who made it. And check this out, guys will appreciate, the guy's name is Strauber, which is a shout out to Tim Ritter's movie Truth or Dare, Mike Strauber. And also the director, he's going through the shot on video directors, and there's one director's name named Chester Cause. You guys will remember Cause is the last name of the guy who did 555, and Chester is the first name of disappeared shot-on-video director Chester A. Turner, or Chester Novel Turner, I believe his name is, who did Black Devil Doll from Hell and Tales of the Quad Dead Zone. He was thought to be dead or missing for years, and they obviously made a little small reference shout out to those two shot on video guys. Must be Massacre video fans. But yeah, this one was really cool. The gore in this one was fun and nasty and lots of guts and falling around. And I like the story of, you know, kind of being sucked into this world of lost tapes and finding out not everything is what it seems. Kind of a fun short there. Chris Seaver's short, I did not dig it too much. It's really goofy. It's really silly. I just don't think it's up to par with the other ones. The other ones have a lot of, you know, like special effects and gore, and I think he does the genre blending, which it reverses a lot of the genre, like the genre roles on their head. It's like a rape revenge, but there's lots of weird things going on in here, silly things. I wasn't too big a fan of it, but it's kind of, you kind of have to include Chris Seaver because he has like a big part of the shot-on-video genre, and his films are, you know, he makes so many of them, and he has made a lot of shot-on-video movies. So to not incorporate in one of his movies would probably be pretty wrong. There's also Donald. Oh, sorry guys. Donald Farmer also has a short on here from Savage Vengeance and Demon Queen, and his short is essentially it's kind of plays you know, jokes on the genre as well. I don't want to, if I get more details, it's about a couple, and one doesn't really like the violent movies, but she has a dark secret, and she has her own violent tendencies of her own. This one's decent, it's pretty solid. Then Ron Bulk, who runs the Sub Rosa Studios, also a director. He directed one called, it's like a zombie one where this guy has to rescue these old folks from an old folks home. He's kind of like a punk ass guy, gang leader. This one's really funny. It's just one of those situations that's really visually humorous with all these old people and walkers, like, I don't want to walk 10 feet to the van and things like that. And of course tragedy strikes, and it has like that kind of like lighthearted, goofy, gory stuff going on with, you know, old people getting killed. I mean, typically old people being killed would probably be pretty disturbing, but this is lighthearted and goofy, and it's really funny. And I really like the lighting in this one, the blues and the reds and stuff flashing around. Really enjoyed that one as well.
Alright, let's go. What the fuck? Why did you all move?
Gonna need a bigger van.
It's too far.
Yeah, can you bring it closer?
Closer. It's 10 feet away.
It's more than 10 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then the guy who does the wraparound and the main one is Brad Skis or Skies. I have some of his movies. He's the one I'm probably least familiar with, actually. And his last story is very cool. It's about a couple getting stranded out in the middle of nowhere, and the guy's doing scouting locations, but there's something a little bit more going on. If I say anything, I will give it away. These are short, and they all have little twists, as they should. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones in there that I'm trying to think. I don't want to miss any. I don't want to forget any. We saw two. I think I'm missing one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head, which is terrible, to be brutally honest. But I really, really enjoyed the movie. Like I said, the only one I wasn't digging was I didn't dig Chris Evers. All the other ones I would give at least a thumbs up, pretty much a thumbs up. The wraparound, you know, is kind of silly, but it works with it. It's just a short that cuts in certain spots and attaches them all together. But the concept of this movie is really great. It brings a lot of these old school directors out and a couple new guys, well, a new one out to direct kind of movies that they got famous for or grew up doing or you know, renowned for, I guess, as far as shot on video can be renowned. But yeah, this is a cool package, and it's like about an hour and 40 minutes long. I think shot on video fans will dig it. I've seen a lot of movies that are shot on videos, and they're bad, but they're supposed to be bad. But this one's fun. This one's good. I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I guess they set up their own rules that they had to follow, like technical rules and things like that, and I dug that. It was a lot of creativity, a lot of fun, a lot of gore. You know, it's a lot better than a lot of the shot on videos and movies I've seen of the past, so they've pretty much outdone themselves. This is Hi-8 from Wild Eye, probably one of my favorite movies of the year, actually. I'm Mr. Parka. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.